All right, dude, I had an amazing idea.
What?
All right, so two dishwashers, one household.
Okay.
So instead of having to put the dishes away, you can just, take it out of the first one after they're clean and then put it in the second one once it gets dirty again.
It's good to know what you'd do if you were rich.
Yeah, well, yeah, I don't know, like, dude, this is kind of great, actually. You just eliminates a whole chore. It's like I get that, like, it's not even like a serious chore. Like, it takes you like 3 minutes to empty a dishwasher or whatever. But like, think about it.
That's so stupid. Okay.
All right, so today we're doing the chosen one tier list. So we're literally just ranking them based off like the in-universe special boy rules, which will vary from like series to series, obviously. But here are our tier names. We're starting
Oh
at
my
the.
god, that's so fucking many.
This is a
You
complicated
added
subject.
stuff.
This is a complicated subject, okay? So we're gonna put the absolute chosen ones at the bottom because obviously chosen ones are cringe little nepo babies
Yeah,
and we
that's
want to
very
put them
true.
down. So we're starting the first two. Neji was right slash God's favorite princess. Too
Mhm.
many chosen ones. Time shenanigans. Chosen ones who rejected destiny. Failed chosen ones. Manufactured chosen ones. Failed manufactured chosen ones. Fake chosen ones. A guy and cucked the chosen one, which will there's like three guys who are really cool who will go there.
Yeah, goat man. All
All right.
right, let's
Starting
see.
off with a couple benchmarks, we got God's favorite princess Zelda.
Actually, what's funny is he's also too many chosen ones in the sense that there are a million Link reincarnations, and some fucking fail. In the Zelda timeline, it splits into three branches. One
Right,
branch
yeah.
is Adult Link, the other branch is Kid Link, the third branch is what if Link fucking died?
Right, isn't that like where Majora's Mask and like Twilight Princess go, I think?
No, no, Majora's Mask is Kid Link because you play as Kid Link.
Uh-huh.
And then I can't remember if Twilight Princess is Kid Link turns into an old skeleton or Adult Link turns into an old
Well,
skeleton.
anyway, but
I
this
can't
is Link
remember.
from the first Legend of Zelda, which is the most chosen one story
Oh
ever.
no, in every single Zelda game, Link is a chosen. There might be like one I'm forgetting that breaks the rule, but typical rule is he is because all three of them are literally infinitely reincarnating enemies.
Yeah. Yeah.
To the sense that like even if a Link fails, that doesn't matter because a new Link will appear.
I love how his name is Link. He's like, dude, a long link of
Yes.
chains.
Yeah, dude, that's why you got a link between worlds,
All
a
right,
link to the
second
past.
benchmark is Ippo from the hit boxing manga Hajime no Ippo, because he's just a guy who went to a boxing gym one
Yeah,
day.
it's not a magical series. There's no destiny, there's no anything. I just want Puff to put him because I thought he'd be a funny person to
He's
play.
gonna, yeah, no, like just his face here, just his wholesome little face here, next to all these magical motherfuckers.
It's
All right,
amazing.
so dude, did you know that Neji was
Naruto.
right?
So here's the thing about Naruto. Naruto is part of like three different Chosen One stories. There's the Nagato one of Mount Miyaboku Frog is like Jiraiya, one of your descendants is gonna change the world. And then at the end they say, "Oh, it was Naruto and Nagato." How about that? There were two.
Yeah.
Fucking oops. And also like the exact wording is like Minato also kind of fits it. So like um and then the second one is a blue-eyed boy will dance with nine animals and save the world. It's like, all right, that one is only Naruto, but also I feel like Minato was on his way to being that one too. And then you have
Cycle of
Naruto,
hatred, right?
Cycle of Hatred. Naruto is destined to kill Sasuke, which he didn't do.
What? You mean he rejected destiny?
Yeah, like quite literally, there are three. One is you are going to be Jiraiya's ultimate pupil. He tricks that one by having Nagato be the ultimate pupil with him. There's blue-eyed boy friend tail beast. He doesn't know what the fuck that is until after it happens. And then you got to kill Sasuke, and he's like, "No, I don't."
Yeah, I know. It's literally just like he goes along with Destiny until it's not cool anymore. It's like, well, fuck you then. I'm not doing
No,
that.
if he hears he's destined to do something hype, he's like, "Yeah, that sounds about right."
And
And
I
then
guess
Nagato
Nagato
is
would go like in
well,
a
isn't
fake
he?
chosen one, I
Or is he? Oh
guess.
no, because he was the chosen. He goes in too many chosen ones, right? Because he and Naruto were both the chosen one.
No, too many chosen ones. I'm reserving for like let's just get. I'll just put like Thor here now, because like Thor like literally is a chosen one, but also the Marvel fucking universe has 10 billion
Okay.
chosen ones, so it doesn't even mean anything anymore.
Okay, but Nagato's not a fake chosen one because at the end of the arc, they literally say, "Oh, there were two. How about that?"
I guess so, but like like he thought he was like the next stage of Six Pass, and like that was wrong. So like he fits like two.
Okay, no, okay, if you want to include that, that part is true because Obito did just straight up lie to him and say, "Oh, you were reincarnated as the Sage of Six Paths for a reason. Destiny chose for you to fix this land." And that was just straight up. Well, that'd be manufactured then
No, but like
because
he wasn't actually
Obito
being
was straight up lying.
But Obito wasn't like trying to make him into a chosen one. He was just using him as a pawn to like bring Madara back to life eventually. So like I think it is just like he literally lied to him, said you're gonna be the chosen one, but that was never the plan for him.
Right, and then again, it's like Naruto has like 500 chosen ones. So when it comes to the Jiraiya one, he and Naruto both were, but with the Obito Six Paths one, yeah, that was just he was just being lied
Dude,
to.
I can't believe Neji was right because a Mount Miyaboku frog saw the future. It's fucked up.
Wow, oh my god, and Naruto found an octopus.
All right, Ichigo, which is a bit of a weird one.
Is he ever like are there any destinies around Ichigo?
I don't think so. I
So
don't think
no.
so at all. He's almost like an
No.
accidental manufactured, like really cool guy. Not like a chosen one,
Not
but a
a
really
chosen
cool
one, he's
guy.
just a cool lad. So I think he's just a guy then.
That like I guess is technically true.
Yeah, no, he's just a guy because we don't know anything about a chosen one in Bleach, at least not yet.
Yeah.
So no,
And
he's just
like
a fellow.
even then it's even like with the whole like the whole blood war, which I guess was kind of a prophecy. Like that's kind of like that falls through because it was Yuabak's prophecy, and also like it wasn't just Ichigo that was a big problem for him. It was also like Aizen and I guess like maybe a couple other guys like
Yeah.
Urahara. It's kind of weird that he ends up being just a guy, despite how like weird like his whole like lineage
Yeah,
and
it's
DNA
awesome.
is.
Well,
All
well,
right,
Aizen would not have based his plans around a destiny. Aizen isn't stupid.
no.
All right. Next is Goku,
All right.
the destiny of the Super Saiyan. All right. This is
This is
a
weird because it's like he is the chosen one at first, but then like it gets recontextualized to be like, well, anyone could be a Super
Broly
Saiyan.
was, and
Does
then
he
it gets
count anymore?
recontextualized to Broly is the real one.
Yeah, like Broly is the guy, and like being the guy doesn't even mean anything. It just means you're a big, strong guy. That's all it means.
Well, all it means is that the definition of super, like, it turns out the Super Saiyan and a Super Saiyan are just straight up different things.
So like,
um,
hmm, does that mean like is he like a fake chosen one because there was
yeah,
like
no,
a
he's a
fake
fake
out?
chosen one. Yeah, he's a fake one. We thought he was, and he wasn't. Goku is a fake chosen one.
Yeah, we thought he would be the legendary Super Saiyan, and he is, but so is everyone else.
And then the reveal is the legendary Super Saiyan is actually when you turn green, and that's a different guy.
Yeah. All right. This one's weird because like Berserk's not over yet. So like,
No. I think this is one of the only we only included a few not over series because
yeah,
it's kind of easier when they're over, but
yeah, it's definitely a lot because like things like Griffith, like obviously the whole thing in Berserk is like, oh, Destiny Griffith embraces Destiny, Guts is like a struggler, he resists it, but like
Mhm.
it's possible that Griffith might end up like here at the end if it turns out like the God Hand or like like God himself is like fucking him over and is just building
Yeah.
setting him up to fail. Like that's possible. But like so far as we can tell, like
For now.
he is literally God's favorite princess, so like, for
For now
now.
he is.
And Guts is just a guy.
Yeah.
He might cook the chosen one later, maybe that'll happen.
He might. We'll see what happens.
We'll see. Okay. Oh, we have our first
Fuck
actual
the
cup, the
chosen one.
chosen one.
Actually did.
So if you guys don't remember Spy Kids 3,
And then we have a failed chosen one.
yes, no, this is the guy. So in Spy Kids 3, in this weird like video game you have to hop into that's gonna end up destroying the world eventually, the guy will appear and save everyone. This is the guy. Everyone thinks Junie's the guy because he has a similar like armor set that like matches the silhouette.
And he's like fairly talented.
Yeah, because he's a spy and all that. But like
Yeah.
then like literally like last third of the movie, like right before they enter like the final level, literally this guy appears out of nowhere in like a beam of light and is like, I'm
And
the
says,
actual
I'm
guy.
the guy. And then he dies immediately.
No, like literally, like I guess maybe like he was the chosen one because like he got them into the final level because like he opened the door.
No, no, he's the failed chosen one. Obviously,
I
it's
know.
clearly
Obviously,
what's
he fucking
intended.
died after
Oh.
opening the door. Good job, Junie. You cucked him real
You
good.
did it.
Oh, we have
Shrek.
all of our three cucked guys are like right beside each other. All
Okay,
right,
so what's funny about Shrek is
hold
at
on.
least the first movie is the funniest one because the first movie is more like it's an unrelated book, and then he's like, "Bet, me." Is that where Shrek's going?
Yes, this is where Shrek's going. Cucked a
Yes.
manufactured chosen one. Okay, it's actually like tweaking me so much that manufactured is just long enough that like with a one
Oh
D
yeah,
gets
it's
over.
very unfortunate.
Yeah,
You just used a different word, but whatever.
yeah. It's too late
Like
now.
artificial.
So like obviously like the whole thing is that like like the fairy godmother is just a really good businesswoman who sets up fairy tales and like sets people together, plays matchmaker and all that for the sake of like political gain and capital and all that jazz. And then Shrek just like inserted himself into one of her like setups and just saved Fiona and got the girl and almost became king, but didn't want that, so like he left.
Yeah,
And then
wonderful.
Sora's really fun because like on one hand the rules for Keyblades changes multiple times throughout like the games, but
Mhm.
like going like and like I don't understand it all because obviously it's stupid, but like the first game it's very simple. There are two and a half Keyblades. There's two real Destiny ones, one of the realm of light, one of the realm of dark, and then one fake one that the villains make. So the Keyblade of Light was going to go to Riku here. Like that's just what was destined to happen. But like because darkness was in Riku's heart, the second it was supposed to go into him was like, you know what? I think I'll go with Sora for a bit. But then once Riku realizes that he's the chosen one, like it's made aware to him, he can literally just yoink it out of Sora's hands like it's Mjolnir. But then Sora believes in his friend so hard that like literally the Keyblade's like, you know what? I think Sora's cooler than you, so you're the failed chosen one. Sora's the Keyblade guy now because he's cooler than you, Riku. Like the Keyblade just made the decision where it likes Sora more, I guess.
Nice.
The scene where it happens to is really great too because it's literally like Sora has like a wooden sword that literally can't hurt anything for like a
Hmm.
whole level, and then when he challenges Riku, like Riku's like, "Well, what the fuck's you gonna do with that?" Then he tries to shoot him, and then Goofy blocks it and is like, fuck you, Sora's my friend." And then that's when the Keyblade decides, "Oh, this is the guy. This is the Goofy chose this guy, so I'm gonna choose this guy too."
That's funny.
All right, where's okay, so this is another like patent pending. Because this can
Okay,
radically
so
change.
basically,
There's so many routes this can go. I think we could rank Ace like comfortably because his story's pretty much over.
he's a failed manufactured.
Yeah, because like Roger said, like, oh, my son will become Power King, obviously, and so
And
like
then
it seems like
he
that
died.
was, but like again, like it's not like he took any real steps to make sure Ace would become the Pirate King or anything
But,
like that.
there's theories that
Yeah.
people might have, but there's no proof of any of that.
Yeah, like maybe Shanks was like gonna give the Nika fruit to him or something. Like maybe, possibly, I don't
Maybe
know.
Shanks would do it. Rayleigh may have wanted to train him.
But either he's a failed manufactured chosen or just a fake chosen one, where it's like, oh,
I think
people.
failed manufactured is more fun.
Yeah, it's either like the government's just like, oh, this is the Roger's son, we gotta fucking kill him before he becomes Pirate King. Like that's literally
Yeah,
the propaganda they push during Marineford.
yeah.
And
And
okay,
then
Luffy,
Luffy is
this can
interesting
go
because there
he
are.
can go anywhere here almost.
Yeah, we literally don't know where he's gonna go because all we know is that the fucking whoever the fuck the sun god is, whoever the fuck the next sun god Nika blah 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 with an army of friends is gonna kill Eam, and like obviously Luffy's gonna do that. But the questions come from like, okay, so well, like, okay, is Luffy like the chosen one? Like, did the Nika fruit choose him because he's a very special boy, or is it like the Nika fruit has nothing to do with what makes him a chosen one? Is what counts as a chosen one going to be really up in the air?
The
Like,
thing is, like
like
Destiny,
Roger,
like
Like
That's
everyone has like their different definition of what makes someone a chosen one in
yeah.
One
Yeah,
Piece.
the thing is, like, Destiny's gonna play, like, some role, at least, like, as a concept, because Blackbeard
Hmm.
keeps talking about it. So, like, when he and Luffy finally fight, I imagine this is gonna, like, we're gonna get a clear answer on that. But, like,
Yeah.
until then, like, literally, it could be, like, he was, like, destined to be the chosen one. He might be destined to do something and then choose to reject it, like Naruto. He might, like, be a manufactured chosen one, because, I don't know, like, Shanks, like, guided him or whatever the hell.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just a guy who got a good fruit. Like, who knows? Maybe Blackbeard's the real chosen one and Luffy's gonna cuck him. Like, literally anything can happen.
Or for all we know, One Piece is going to be like a self-fulfilling prophecy, like Chosen One, where it's just like hopeful people of the past said, eventually someone is going to eat the Nika fruit, join the world, and kill Im. And it's like that eventually happened. Like
Yeah.
it could just be that.
Oh, dude, it's the guy who's just like Nika. It's the Scarson.
Mhm.
All right.
Because we actually know what his answer is, right?
Actually, I think it's kind of interesting how like the comic kind of leaves it completely up to interpretation. I think.
Mhm.
Because like obviously like the Scarson's like, oh yeah, he's gonna be this big strong guy who can like destroy the
Wait,
world.
Puff. Wait, Puff. Do you think the phrase is pat and pending?
Yeah, I do.
That no, it's patent. It's patent pending.
Oh, that makes more sense. That makes more sense.
It took me a second. I was like, wait a minute.
Because like the thing is like so like the Scar's gonna be this the great destroyer and creator and like like liberator, all that jazz. And like Hulk like literally fits it to a T, and he does like save the planet at the end of the day. But the thing is like there are multiple characters who like kind of like also fit like the definition of the Scarson, just like in smaller like different ways. And like there's one character who like says like, yeah, I kind of thought that like the Scarson wasn't like a literal chosen one who will appear, but just like you're meant to like impose like his struggles on, like it's a religious text story that you're supposed to impose onto yourself. And like the Scarson's in all of us, and you have to make the right decisions. You have the potential for creation and destruction. You have to like be a cool guy, be a real boy, and all that. So like it could be like it could be like both, but like I think it is kind of fun that they leave it open to interpretation like that. I'm gonna put him in I'm just gonna throw up in the air somewhere on here. Eh. Up in the air. All right, I need a different new color for you. No, that I reached that one. Eh. All right, Simone.
Just a kind of, well, it's more like it's more, I think it's kind of the self-fulfilling prophecy thing I just brought up,
Yeah.
where it's like one day humans are going to populate the earth with more than 1 million, and we're gonna come fucking nuke him. But then that didn't work, so in that sense he's a failed chosen one because he won.
I think like the whole like a champion arose, like who rose to the challenge, is just like a guy, because like it could literally been anyone. It just happened to be the guy who was
No,
the
yeah, no,
coolest
that's what I
guy
mean.
at the
No,
moment.
what I mean of the failed version is the people who made the prophecy were the anti-spiral, and theirs ended with them winning.
That is true.
So in that sense, he technically failed because he won.
But like
Oh,
you
that's
can't.
funny.
I don't think anyone like makes a chosen one story for the chosen one to fail is the thing.
Yeah, no, it's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because it wasn't a chosen story. It was just like a warning.
Yeah. Oh, Shiro Emiya. I haven't like read the original visual novel in a long time, so like
Mhm.
I am unsure. But,
I'm
like,
going
he's
to
just
lock in time shenanigans.
That's fair. I think that's fair because
Oh.
like literally like because I remember like
For
in
sure.
like at least one of the roots, like Archer giving him power is like a very important plot point. And
Mhm.
like the only way for Archer to be powerful is if Shiro makes a decision in the other timeline and stuff
No,
like
the
that.
other reason I'm saying that is because we've only experienced like the original Fate shit, and that's not the only stuff he appears in.
That is true. Holy
I mean,
shit.
I don't know what the fuck happens in that stuff.
God, I've heard that Grand Order has a really cool story, and I tried it for a bit, but I'm like, dude, I can't get past the gameplay. I'm just not a
Dude,
fan.
it has worse gameplay than like Treasure Cruise.
I know. If it had like Treasure Cruise gameplay, I probably would have like done it by now.
Mhm. Or at least if it has bad gameplay, let you brain dead. Like in Brave Souls, you can just press an auto button and then leave.
That's cool.
which is better. It's like, good, let me fuck off. All right,
Yeah.
Deku.
Okay, Deku, I think we almost need a new tier for him because like he's not like he's almost like a failed manufacturer chosen, but like he's like semi-successful, just not as successful as All Might wanted him to be like initially.
I think, well, it's also like chosen one isn't quite the right term because it's not a it is closer to ace, where it's just like, uh, someone's like, you're gonna be a very special boy.
Yeah.
um,
The thing is, like,
and
All Might actually like took steps to like try and mold him into the symbol piece and all that, and
mhm.
he did like win the pie and beat all one for all, or all for one at the end of the day. But like he didn't do it the way All Might was planning
In
him
that
to do
sense,
it.
you could also say he rejected destiny, where it's like, Naruto was supposed to was supposed to stop Sasuke, but he's supposed to do it by killing him. Uh, Deku was supposed to, like, he also, yeah, semi-successful, because, like, Deku did reject one pretty big thing, which is becoming the symbol of peace. He's not. He doesn't want to be, because being the symbol of peace as one person is stupid.
I knew that Deku was gonna end up in his own tier just because how like distinct his like situation is.
Mhm. Well, his is honestly, his is, I can think of other stories that aren't done yet that might do something close to that. So
Yeah,
we'll
I just
see.
think like on this list, he's the only one who will go there because like, oh, like
Yeah.
he was like the guy who All Might chose. He did get the special boy power with the destiny to defeat the
Hmm.
villain, and he did do that, but like not as like as All Might initially planned.
Hmm.
Like he wasn't as big and as important as like he was planned to
Yeah,
be.
yeah, yeah. Obviously, we're really pushing the definition of chosen one here.
Oh yeah, no.
Just a
Obviously,
guy.
when we get to this guy, like I'll talk about that. Okay, this is
Just
Crawler
a guy.
from yeah. He's literally just a guy who like does vigilante work on the side.
And is comedically fucking strong. Guys, if you are watching Vigilantes right now and you haven't read the manga, you aren't ready for how strong this fucker gets.
Yeah, you know, like I
You aren't
love
ready for it. Don't
I
say what he
do.
does.
I know I want. I just think I just love it that like there's a whole spin off of just like what's like the lowest tier superheroes doing right now, and still
Yeah,
that
it's
ended up
amazing.
like yeah.
He ended up being a fucking monster. All
Yeah.
right. Um, Yozakura boy.
All right, this might need a new tier because he's not a chosen one in any respect at all. You could, I think
But
he's like, I think he's the manufactured chosen hubby. I'm gonna, oh, hold on,
no, 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 Puff, just leave it. I think manufacturer chosen one works fine for him.
but he's not the chosen one. He's the manufactured chosen hubby.
That's good enough. Just
Like,
leave him. Good enough.
uh,
I don't want this list to be as long as it is character wise. Just
I
leave
want
him.
it
He's
to be
good
that
enough.
long.
I
I
don't.
want
Just
it to
leave it.
be that
Leave
long.
it. Leave him. It's good enough. It's good enough. It's good enough.
So I
It gets
guess
the
like,
point across.
yeah. So like, do we want to actually talk about Mission Yozakura family, or are we just moving on to the next guy?
I guess we can. I don't know. I feel like I don't want to because I want people to go read
I know, yeah,
it.
you should. Like, it's a fun manga, guys. It's just basically
Go
like,
read it. It's not that long.
yeah. All right, Natsu, a failed manufactured chosen one.
Yeah,
Well,
because
actually,
he
maybe
was
he's like semi-successful
no, no, no.
manufactured
He's
chosen
failed.
one.
No, he's failed because Mavis killed Zareth. No,
Right.
no, because Zareth manufactured Natsu with the express purpose of killing him, and then that did not happen.
Well, he did, knock him down so Mavis could talk to him, so he did play a role in that, I
I mean,
guess.
but in that case, like, so did Gray.
Yeah, it could have been. It didn't have to be Natsu. Like anyone could, like.
No, just as long as just as long as you had a way to counter Zareth's stupid magic.
Yeah, literally just buy enough time for Mavis to yell at him for a bit, and you could
Yeah,
probably have done it.
yeah. Basically, failed manufacturer chosen one. Also, the guy who manufactured him by the time they fought is like, I changed my mind.
Yeah. Or did he? Curse of contradiction. Ooh.
All right, time
This is
shenanigans.
time shenanigans. Shiki's such a time shenanigans. Like literally,
Oh
like
my god, he fights like 3 versions of himself.
I know, like if a past version of yourself or a future version comes back in time to mentor you, that's time shenanigans. Like that's
Yeah.
time shenanigans 101.
Okay, now John's interesting because in the books, this is an extremely interesting question, but in the show, the answer is, I guess it wasn't him. I guess it was Arya, so I guess he's a fake one, right? Because
Yeah,
like
like cuz like
the one who was supposed to save humanity from the Long Night, and it was Arya, so
no,
I
no,
guess
no,
he
no,
was
no,
a fake
dude,
one.
dude, you don't understand. He saved the world from the long night of Daenerys Targaryen's reign. He
No,
saved
it
the
doesn't
world.
make. But like that doesn't have to be him. Literally anyone could have
Nah,
done
it
that.
could have only been him because she wanted the dick real bad. That's
Rogon could
literally
have
what
done that
happened in
if
the
he
end of the
like
show, and I
accidentally
fucking hate
stepped
it.
on her. No, so in the show, John's the fake chosen one, and this Puff, I hate how it's just that because in the books, it's such an interesting fucking question because it's like, all right, top contenders, John and Daenerys, also might be both of them, might be neither of them, might be one of these random fuckers. We might be reading the prophecy entirely wrong, and it's stupid to even think we're gonna get one.
Yeah.
It's a lot more interesting.
All right, Terry McGinnis from Batman Beyond. So like the definition of chosen one here is just how predetermined was his becoming Batman, which is actually a super interesting question because like this is the cool thing about Batman Beyond is that like it continues like Bruce's character character from like the original Batman animated series, and like his whole thing is that like he saw being Batman as like a curse that like or like a burden that he had to uphold, but also like like the term is to the long-term goal is to make the Gotham a better place, right? But if Gotham always needs a Batman, then will it ever really become a better place? And the answer the show comes to is it'll be a better place when there are people who choose to be Batman, not people who are like forced to be Batman because their parents got shot in an alley, but because someone chose to be it. And this becomes like way more interesting when we get to Justice League Unlimited, which had a backdoor finale because the original Batman Beyond never had a finale. It's just like the adventure continues and all that. But like there was a backdoor episode which just was just a conclusion to Batman Beyond that was super good, and it was about like Amanda Waller literally stealing some of Bruce's DNA, injecting it into Terry's dad through some means, and then like just literally like to try and give Bruce like a son through like this random couple, and then she was planning to have that couple murdered in an alley, and then like the assassin she hired, which is also like this character from like one of the animated movies, which is pretty cool reference, she's like, that's fucked up, I'm not doing this. You really want me to kill this kid's parents just to make him sad and lonely like Bruce? Like, no, fuck off. So like the plan was to make him like a future Batman exactly as the original was, but then they scrapped that plan, and then he chose to become Batman later on by literally stealing the bat suit in like episode 1 or 2 of Batman Beyond. It's really cool and good, man. I love the old DC animated stuff so much,
Yeah,
and it was really good at like intermingling with itself like that. It was so cool and good.
nice.
So I guess
Alright,
he's like a
now
manufactured chosen one. No, not he's like a failed manufactured chosen one who
okay.
then chose to.
Is he
Where I
not
put him?
semi-successful?
Wait, no, wait. Because the thing is, like, they were manufacturing him, but then they scrapped the plan, but then became the Batman anyway. So I think he is just like, I think he needs a new tier name.
No, he doesn't. You just want new tiers.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, I'll just try and find a
Just
place.
put him with Deku or something.
Um, I'm gonna say he's he's a guy. They scrapped the
Okay,
plan, and then he chose to be Batman later on. So I'm just gonna put just a guy.
all right. Okay,
I
now
lied. I lied. I lied.
you are an actual fucking piece of shit. I hate you.
Hopefully that's his name.
We don't need this many tiers. At this point, this shouldn't be a tier list. This should just be a video.
Okay, well I'm gonna put scrapped manufactured did it anyway.
That sounds like a semi-successful manufactured to me, Puff. It has successful and unsuccessful elements. I
But
feel
like
like you just want a
plan
tier for the
the
sake of
plan
it.
wasn't scrapped for these two though, and that's a very
But
important
why do
difference.
they have to be literally identical? Also, the plan was kind of scrapped for Natsu.
Oh wait, no wait, sorry, it's Deku I should be comparing him to. So like the
Also,
plan wasn't
the
scrapped
plan,
for Deku. The plan was
does
not
it need
scrapped
to
for
be?
Deku.
I mean, it kind of was, actually.
I mean, I guess so, but like not through lack of trying.
You're so annoying.
Okay, Rudolph the
Why
Red-Nosed
is Rudolph here?
Because he's God's favorite prince. He was destined to do it because he was born with the red nose.
No, what? There's no prophecy in Rudolph.
You're right. It's just a guy. He's just a guy with a red nose.
Uh,
He's the champion who rose up. Yuji Itadori.
Manufactured failed.
I'm not like it almost feels like a fake one because like he was never planned to be the guy who would beat Skuna, was he?
No, but he was manufactured to be Skuna's vessel,
I guess that's true.
and he didn't do that. So That's what I mean.
Okay.
Um,
Oh man, it's my favorite boy.
so like he is a failed like he's like a Puff, he's a chosen one who rejected destiny in the sense that his dad wanted him to become the next Demon King and he didn't.
Yeah. But I mean, there's also stuff like there's other prophecies like the king's like vision of a holy war and all that.
Which
But
did
like
happen. Or like
yeah.
his eternal curse to be a pedophile, which he accepts wholeheartedly.
Yeah, yeah, no. Even after all this, after he broke the curse, he still decided to go through with it. So happy for him, I
Dude,
guess.
wouldn't that be something? After the curse breaks, he fucking leaves Elizabeth. That'd be
God,
crazy.
oh man, it's kind of weird because like whenever we add like seven deadly sins to a tier list like this, I'm always like, okay, how much is the product of bad writing and how much is the product of like,
uh,
which is
not a good.
nothing, which is not a concern for anyone else here.
Except for John.
And maybe Sora if you want to include like the later games, which get like up
Mhm,
their own ass with like the lore and the rules for
mhm.
Keyblades and all that. But like, forget about that. Only the first like two games exist for this tier list.
John's here for bad writing.
Yeah,
All right. Yusuke.
Yusuke Urameshi.
He's. It's like I think he goes with Naruto. He's like a less clear chosen one. So I'm like, you're the only one who can do the thing in the demon realm. And he's not. Um,
Yeah.
so like it's less clear cut chosen one than Meliodas or Naruto, but it's probably still the best place to put him.
Ooh,
All right,
Toriko.
the guy. There's a lot of shit in late Toriko.
They get
There's a
real
lot of
heavy with it.
wacky
They get
shit
they
in
get
late
real they get
Toriko.
real heavy with it in the end. I remember that. Like, all right. He's got a third gourmet demon inside of him. He's got it turns out he's the son of the main villain who was like also like Jesus back in the day. He's uh got the food luck, which is like in universe like plot armor. But like, he's not
Yes,
the only one who has it, but like
but
it's
he
something to
has a pretty
consider.
high amount.
Yeah.
Um, where the fuck does this goober go?
Do we make another tier called a very lucky guy?
Uh, what the fuck do we do? I don't. Okay, wait. Go back up. I want to see if he fits any of these. He's not just a guy. Like saying he's just a guy is wrong.
Yeah. I
But what
remember
the
in
fuck is he?
I remember in the in like my test version of this when I did Fire Emblem characters, I put convenient person, which only one person went
That
into.
I think that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, okay. Like basically the convenient person is just like they're not like completely pivotal. There's no real prophecy, but like it's nice. It certainly makes the whole ride smoother because they have this particular power. I can't spell.
I know.
I'm
Good
gonna
job.
make
That was
you
not even
blue.
close. Great job. All right.
All
I
right.
guess if we have convenient person, that might also be where like Simone goes.
No, I wouldn't
That's
say
where
so because
Simone.
Simone doesn't have any more like aptitude for spiral energy than any other human.
Well, I mean, he got himself a little drill.
Well, sure, but like like at that point we might as well put Crawler here because he has a really good quirk, or like
No, but
Rudolph because like
the
Rudolph. I
drill
guess Rudolph would go.
changed. Yes, he would. No, but the drill chose him.
But like he's not the only one
And
who got
Logon chose him.
presumably like a bunch of people are going through the same shit across the galaxy, but
Oh
still
yeah,
like
no,
he's the one.
obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, obviously. There's this is happening forever on repeat
Yeah,
everywhere.
like inherently, there's nothing like special about Simone. He's just literally a guy with a very strong
Mhm.
will.
Yeah,
You
Aaron,
know.
fucking
Okay.
time shenanigans.
All right. So it's been a while since I've read Attack on Titan, and
But
this is
there's time shenanigans.
I know there's time shenanigans, but like it is kind of an interesting question. Which is like I don't even want to engage because the ending is it's a bit much what they do at the ending. I think like even ignoring all the weird fascist stuff, whatever. Forget about that. Like the ending's a real mouthful, and I was never really a fan of it even initially. But like yeah, I guess like time ends is where you want to put him, even though like he doesn't like it. Like I think this was like it does kind of retroactively make some scenes very interesting, but like Yeah, you know, I'm gonna stop thinking about Attack on Titan. I don't want to anymore. Tanjiro. He's Where do you put
Um,
Tanjiro?
he's a convenient person because the way he got the dance is his dad happened to be friends with the closest thing the series has to the chosen one, and then his friend taught it to his dad, who taught it to him, and then he learned it.
Yeah.
And he has his magic scar, but also anyone can unlock the magic scar if you try real hard.
Yeah. Honestly, I think I put him in a guy because like there's nothing like inherently special about him. Just like, oh, my dad was friends with a guy who gave me a really ended up giving me a cool technique, I guess.
He's real good at sniffing.
Yeah.
That's what's unique about him. He's got a good sniffer.
All right, Sun Wukong. Let's go.
Kind of. Dog, Sung Wukong.
Hmm. Where do we put him?
That's a good quote. What did we do with the Inuyasha? We should.
Is there
Should
any?
I bring
Are
Mocha?
there any like
Oh.
real prophecies? Like I've reread it like fairly recently. I don't remember any like
Mhm.
real big like prophecies other than like, oh, you will inherit your dad's power and all that.
No, yeah, no. I think the only chosen one-y thing about him is that the Tetsaiga is his.
Yeah.
Um,
Hmm.
and otherwise, no.
You know what? In my Fire Emblem version of this, I had something called Descendant of the 12 Crusaders type shit.
No, I don't. No, I'm not listening to you explain that to me. No.
It basically just means that like you have a really
He
cool.
didn't listen.
Basically, it just means you have a cool Kekkei Genkai. And that like
Okay.
your family's like significant in like the history and politics of your world or whatever. That's basically all it means.
I mean, but even then, he's not like uniquely special.
Yeah, I mean he
There's
has
like
a twin brother, or not a twin
no.
brother, but an
Also,
older
there's
brother.
tons and tons and tons and tons of special demons.
Yeah, there is.
So no, I honestly, he might just be a guy. I think he's just a guy.
Yeah, he's just a guy who happens to be
Like,
real
the only
strong.
chosen one thing about him is that the Tetsaiga is his. And
Yeah.
if we do that, then he just is God's favorite princess. His dad made the sword for him.
Well, like at that point, it's just my dad had a gift for me, and that's all there is to it.
Well,
Whereas like,
no, but Sesshomaru said it's mine.
all right, Frodo, who was just a guy. He was just a little hobbit boy.
Doing his best.
Yeah, the real chosen one was Aragorn. Is that his name, Aragorn? Like the
Yes.
king guy who was like, okay, that's the big dick main character boy, but our main character boy is just a little hobbit boy. He's gonna do
He's
his
the guy
best.
who has to try and deal with the evil power.
Yeah,
um,
it's fun.
yeah, that's it.
Okay, Sonic and Shadow. Okay, this is like too many chosen ones because it's like Sonic is like depending on what game, Sonic could go into time shenanigans, chosen one, rejected destiny, God's favorite princess. Like literally, like Sonic in the Black and is literally just him being King Arthur. And Shadow, like you know, he's kind of like a time shenanigans chosen one in Sonic 06 and like in Shadow the Hedgehog, literally one of the outro credit songs is called Chosen One because you know he was the chosen one who was going to be the big dick and kill the big alien guy who wanted him to be evil. He's like, no, but like if we're going by the evil aliens prediction, then he's a chosen one who rejected destiny. He's like, no, fuck you, Black Doom, I'm not going to be your little pawn. So like it is literally just like, and also I guess like there are other characters that could be chosen ones like Silver or like Knuckles in like very few instances. Like yeah, it is just kind of like the Marvel universe. Like there's too much going on. Being a chosen one doesn't mean much anymore when you get chosen multiple times and other people are getting chosen left and right. All right, God's favorite princess, Harry Potter.
Uh, kind the well, there's the in the movie he just is. In the books, there's the one caveat that the god in this question is Voldemort, and he got to pick if he wanted the meanie bobini.
And then we got his
Yeah,
cooler older
no, no, no.
brother.
I wanted to say he got to pick if the meanie bobini would be Harry or Neville, and I stand by. He was like, I don't want the guy who might be my ultimate nemesis to be named Longbottom. I don't want that.
Yeah, I'll just go
Give
with
it to
Potter.
someone else.
Potter's like not a great last name, but
That's
it's
a
better.
neutral name. I can live with it.
Yeah.
We got Mash.
Mash, who is just a guy who trained all day and that made him the strongest guy
You just
alive.
put Mash because Mash is like a Harry Potter spoof along with being a shonen spoof.
Yeah. By the way, MASH is really cool and good. You should all read it. It's
It
one of the
is very
funniest.
funny.
It's
You should
really
read it.
funny. It's a really good, fun battle shonen. Uh, yeah, it's really great. It will make you laugh, you'll cry, and you'll clap.
I think my favorite early MASH, like making fun of shonen tropes joke, is when when one of the villains is monologuing to one of the side characters, and he says, "In battles, there's only two options: you win or you lose." And then the main character goes, "Shit, I thought he was gonna say something profound, and then he said something really obvious, and it threw me off my game." I love that joke.
It's really good. I mean, like we do like learn later on that like, oh, he comes from a special family, but he was considered like the black sheep, and like the kind of like the runt of the litter. So like, it doesn't really mean much, especially when like he only became like as strong as he did because he literally trained his muscles every day without break. Like
And then he shoved a big
the
key in him.
the only way they could have like, he could have been like, a harder worker is if he just had a better diet. If he didn't eat as many cream puffs and ate more like broccoli
Yeah,
instead or
we
whatever.
call that having fun.
Yeah, like he needs
Um,
his cream puffs.
yeah.
He works so hard. He deserves a little treat. Oh,
God's favorite princess. What are you gonna put?
I almost
Multiple.
I almost put like, was gonna put something like chosen multiple times, or like rookie
He
numbers
has
in
them.
quotes. Rookie numbers. Everyone
Yeah.
link rookie numbers. Griffith, rookie numbers. Rookie numbers. You gotta get chosen by every fucking god in your universe. Like it's like he didn't just save the world once or twice. It's like the 12 labors of Ash Ketchum.
And I love how he has been the like core of more than one prophecy written in completely different parts of the world, centuries apart, about completely different conflicts. And it's like, oh no, it's just about you.
You remember when do
Yeah, the world
remember?
turns to ash, dude.
Yes, the world will turn to ash.
I wonder what that is in Japanese. Because his name is Satoshi.
Yeah.
Uh,
I remember when I was 6 years, I thought that was Shakespeare, man.
oh yeah, no, it was.
And the
It was
world will turn
bards.
to ash. It was like, oh, do
Yeah, it was
they mean
bards.
ash like fire? Ooh, do they mean ash like Ash Ketchum?
Yeah, no, it was heat.
Do you
It was
remember when he
immaculate.
became the king of the sea and got a Super Saiyan ore and flew
Yeah,
through the
dude.
air?
Yeah, dude. That was amazing. King of the Sea. What a stupid movie. Can't wait for our we watched every Pokemon movie video.
All right,
But
Aang,
Aang.
who is
Now
just
Aang is kind of funny because he literally is the chosen one. What I think is funny is instead of being the chosen one who rejected destiny, he's the chosen one who's getting lectured by all the past chosen ones, and he's like, "Wait a minute, I'm the chosen one. I can pick.
yeah.
Fuck off, ghosts.
It's like Aang, it's
I
like they're
can
all
do
like
what I want."
Aang just fucking kill him, and it's like our last one. Aang just fucking kill him. Okay, I'll ask a third one. Aang, I get you. I'm an airbender too, but just fucking kill him. It's like, oh, okay. Fuck you guys. I'm gonna do my own shit, and
Or
also
you
it'll
have the
be
guy being
completely
like,
fine because I am the chosen one, and I will save the world.
or you have the guru being like, "Aang, the only way to save the world is by getting rid of, by becoming a monk and hating worldly possessions." And Aang's like, "Okay." Then Aang's like, "Wait a minute, I don't want to do
Yeah.
that."
I want to kiss my girlfriend. I said it. I want to kiss Katara.
I want to kiss my girlfriend and not kill my friend's dad. Take that, destiny. And then he didn't. My king. All right,
Okay.
Vader and Luke are
I
interesting.
think I think this is like completely up in the air too, because like it could be like, because like the prophecy's like, oh Anakin, you shall destroy the dark side, but then it turns out
and
he became
bring like order
balance
to
to
the
the
force,
force,
balance of the force.
which like, oh, he joined the dark side and like kind of fucked up the balance, but then like at the end of his life he did kill the Sith and like bring balance to the force again, but also
So in that sense,
fuck
he
you,
did do it.
fuck you, you joined the dark side. Like, are you not? Are you? You are not the like Anakin or Obi-Wan literally screams, "You were supposed to be the chosen one." Implying that at least he thinks that he's a failed chosen one.
No, but I think the very obvious thing is he in the end was successful. Like I think that's clearly what it's supposed to be.
I think it's like it is like up to interpretation whether or
No,
not.
I think Luke makes it up in the air, the little bastard ruining everything. Um, because I think like I think what I would say is the most obvious reading is Vader is the chosen one and Luke is his fucking kid. But there is more than one reading.
Yeah, that is true. Like I'm willing to put him here just because like he did
Yeah.
fulfill the prophecy just in the stupidest way
Oh,
possible.
also worst Anakin Not worst Anakin line. Worst Anakin line is one of the 50 lines in the prequels.
Oh my
Worst
god.
Anakin line relating to him being the chosen one is in Rise of Skywalker when Rey's lying on the ground and all of the last Jedi are giving her like words of inspiration, and fucking Anakin comes in and he's like, "Return balance to the Force, Rey, like I did," and it's
It's
like,
like,
"Fuck
fuck you,
you,
Anakin. You
asshole!"
don't get to say that after what you did, bitch.
Fix everything like I did. It's like, shut up, you actual.
Okay, okay.
You know what's
You
funny? It's
cleaned
like,
up your mess
Anakin,
after
none
8
of this would have
genocides.
happened. That's funny.
Alright.
It's like, Anakin, this is only happening because, first of all, Anakin, you brought balance to the Force. Do you see who's killing me right now? It's the guy you were supposed to kill. I don't think you did it.
Wait, in that sense, isn't he failed because he didn't kill him? He didn't
No,
kill
because he brought
Palpatine?
balance for a while.
Okay, okay.
It's funny, is for a while. We mean what, like 40 years?
Oh god.
Like literally not even that long.
Oh man.
Um, hysterical.
God, the prequels would be so good if they were good.
Yeah. We have God's actual favorite princess,
Yes, the only when he was an actual princess. Good job, Usagi. Love you.
and is the chosen one of like I don't know about the manga. She's the chosen one over and over and over. The
Dude.
only time it's not her is when it's her daughter.
In the manga, it's only not her if it's her future self.
Okay. No, in the anime, the only time it's not her is when it's her daughter and her horse boyfriend. um, all right, we
Alright.
got Edward, and the reason I think Edward actually is a convenient person.
No, why is that?
Because the fact that he is Hohenheim's son is pretty fucking integral to a
Well,
lot of.
I guess I just would each go inconvenient person just
Oh yeah,
because
no, Ichigo is a hyper convenient person.
yeah.
He's the most convenient person. No, Edward, no, Ed is because like the fact that he is the son of Hohenheim and is like very closely related to father, and also kind of forced himself into the prophecy by giving up his arm and leg. Like all of that is very important. But there is no outright chosen one.
Yeah. All right,
Time
Chrono.
shenanigans.
I
Shocker.
I
The
guess this is
time travel game. The
actually.
time travel
I'm gonna
game.
put him at the front because he seems like the most straightforward time shenanigans chosen one here.
Oh no, like straight up you hear about like a cool guy. You literally meet Chrono's ancestor. He's like, "Oh yeah, my cool dad died fighting an alien." You're like, "Oh shit, wait, is he talking about me? Not my dad, like my great great grandfather." Like, "Oh shit. Is that about me?" Then you go back in the past and like help a cave woman kill dinosaurs. And then you go to the present, it's like, "Oh, legends tell of a redheaded boy who's going to save the generation." It's like, "Oh, that was me."
I gotta play Chrono Trigger one day. It sounds
It's
really
great.
fun. Also, like that.
Great.
Obviously, Toriyama designs look fun and cool and good.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. All right. Woo! It's Cloud. Oh, I like this
Cloud,
boy.
Cloud is almost like a poser chosen one.
He is. He's such a faker. He literally like has a fake backstory when he imposed on someone else in his backstory. Be like, I'm a soldier first class. I'm a soldier first class. I'm a first class soldier.
Literally just pretends he's Sephiroth because the real Sephiroth is deranged.
No, wasn't it Zach he was imposing onto?
Oh no. He stole from both.
Okay, yeah, right,
No, like
yeah.
his core backstory, he stole from Zack, but he also did rip shit from Sephiroth.
It's so
He's
funny.
literally just like the vet who like steals his buddy's clout because he didn't do anything.
And like because he actually has like amnesia and memory loss because of Mako poisoning, he like actually believes it's like, yeah, I'm a soldier first class. I was there when the important shit went down, bro.
Yeah, I was the goat man. Why am I so weirdly weak? That's an amazing question that I don't have an answer for.
One thing obviously like I've heard a lot about like the remake and how it's bad, but I heard one line people like is that like this one guy who like works for Don Cornero, when he hears that Cloud says, I'm a soldier first class, and one of the guys like, I know it's a fucking lie, you're way too weak. The fuck.
That's funny. I remember that was literally the first. Like, I remember early Final Fantasy VII is awesome because you're like, okay, is this just video game logic where I have to ignore that the supposed badass is weirdly weak, or are they gonna justify this? And then like hours and hours and hours and hours and hours later, like, oh, they justified
Yeah.
it. That's nice. No, funniest thing that happened with the remake is Chess finished the game, so he and I were watching through the cutscene movies for the remake, and we're like, oh my god, why are they fighting Sephiroth again? Like we kept saying that every time we went through a cutscene movie. We're like, why are they fighting him again? They keep fighting him. It was very funny.
All right. Ooh, Maka.
Just
Just a
lady.
gal. Just a gal.
If any like chosen oneness in Soul Eater is like there isn't really one, but if it's anyone, it is Ashura and Kid.
Yeah, you know, like literally like sons of
Reincarnations
God.
of God. Yeah.
Yeah.
And one of them will inevitably take their dad's place, as in literally when they achieve full power, their dad dies because there can't be two of them at once.
Yeah. And you know, if there is a third chosen one, it's Blackstar because he chose himself.
Yeah, because Blackstar said, I'm that guy.
Like literally.
The chosen one who chose himself should be a. I guarantee there's an isekai about that.
Yeah, actually, I feel like maybe I should have put like, maybe I should have grabbed like an isekai character who was like, oh, I was reincarnated as the Demon King, but I became a cool badass hero instead, or whatever.
No,
Maybe
but
that
I
would be fun to
guarantee
put.
an isekai where someone chooses themselves as a chosen. You know what it is? An old guru. I guarantee these guys done this. An old guru, their last dying breath is perfectly describing the chosen one, and then when they wake up and reincarnate, like, oh shit, I wouldn't be an isekai. That would be pure fantasy. But just imagine like an old guru dies perfectly describing the fantasy, and then they wake up with all their memories and a baby, and as they grow up, they're like, wait a fucking minute. Oh
I'm
shit!
that guy.
This is
I'm
oh
that
shit.
guy.
He's like, wait a minute. My parents died in my thing. That's not good.
Well,
God, that'd be funny.
that reminds me of this one very funny like part of the Last Unicorn. But like
Mhm.
a lot of the characters seem like you know like trope savvy with like you know how fairy tales work, like because that's like just the rules of the world they live in. And
Yeah.
you know, this one guy's like, oh yeah, this kid's gonna be a chosen one, but throw him out because the king said no. And it's like, okay. And then like literally like cats and animals start like sheltering him outside from the rain and all that. And it's like, oh, he really is a chosen one. I better put him down now. uh,
Nice.
Funny. Okay. Oh, is this a chosen one who chose himself? Did he choose himself?
Pretty much. He's
All right,
about as
I'm gonna
close as
make
we
it.
can get. But yeah, he's about as close as we can get because Fire Force is just Shinra realizes he has the power to become the Goat Man, and then with that, he's like, "All right, step one, I'm God. Step two, undo everything the villain did. Step three, make a new God because being God seems kind of intense."
Where do I put this? Where do I put this on the hierarchy? That's a question. Is he go at the
I
very
don't know.
top with because like he was in complete control of his own destiny the whole time, or is it like or is it like somewhere near the bottom because he is just like you know I kind of
I have
embrace.
no idea what you
I'm
do
just
with
gonna
this
throw him
man.
in the middle somewhere. I'm gonna put him
That's
next to
fair.
up
That's
in the
fair. That's safe
air.
because his is very funny.
Yo, okay, we got Tenacious D here. All right, so as you all know, the movie is called Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny, and like you know, literally, both the main characters have tattoo like birthmarks on their ass that spell out like Tenacious D because they were always destined to be in a band. However, comma, they were not destined to beat the devil. That was a completely separate thing that just happened to happen to them. So they're both just they were guys maybe destined they were destined to become bandmates. So like the whole devil thing that was completely separate. The plot of the movie completely separate shenanigans. It's completely unrelated. Trust me, guys. Trust me. It's that whole devil thing was not related in the slightest to their birthmarks. All right, Light Yagami.
He's he's also a chosen one who chose himself, but he failed.
I guess like I guess it feels too nice putting him in failed chosen one because he chose himself. Like he wanted
No,
to be
no,
that
that's what I
guy.
said. He's a chosen one who chose himself, except he then failed.
All
So
right,
he's the opposite of Shinra.
maybe I could just leave with shit.
You know, he did choose himself. He just also fucked it up. Oh
Yeah.
well, sucks for you, White.
Should I make him a new tier then?
Nah, it's fine. Fine, it's fine. You can leave him.
All right.
Next is we're getting there.
Yo, it's Kirito.
Kirito.
Dude,
He's
isn't he?
not.
Dude, he's the chosen one because like he's
No,
fucking.
he's just a
He's
guy.
Mr. Harem MC boy. He's the chosen one, and Mr. Harem MC boy.
He's
He's destined
he's
to
just
have his sister and the little 6-year-old and Asuna all fall in love with him. It was predestined. It was predestined.
he's the 6-year-old is his daughter. Okay. Uh, no. He's just a guy. He's just a guy with fast reflexes.
Well, you know
It's
what?
literally it. He's a guy with fast reflexes.
You know what? You might be able to make a case for manufactured because the whole like the whole like unlocking dual wielding, like Kaiba wanted a rival for himself, so like he did
Yeah,
like
but
leave
then
that open
in that sense,
because he
he
wanted a
reject.
dual wielding rival to fight.
That's true, but in that sense, Kirito rejected Destiny because Kaiba wanted him to reach the 100th floor and then have an epic duel with him, and instead, Kirito just fucking kills him halfway through.
Also, I'm pretty sure that like part of his pain was like he didn't like necessarily want to lose. He just wanted a cool rival to fight at the end
Oh
of
no,
the game.
he fully planned. Dude, he's a gamer. Of course, he
Yeah.
thought he was gonna win.
Yeah, I think it's really funny that when he's imagining who should I make my arch rival, he was like dual wielding. He should be a dual wielder. I think that'd
He's
be
like, dude,
really
because
sick.
I have a sword and a shield, and they can have 2 swords. That's badass.
Oh.
SAO is so much better when you remember the fact that despite how cool and important everyone makes themselves out to be, these are all giant fucking nerds.
Yeah.
You have to remember that at all times.
Dude, the SEO videos, good SEO opinions will happen someday. I promise.
Yes,
I
and we'll have a
promise.
great time.
Yeah.
Um,
Ooh.
Yugo.
Yugo, my boy.
So
Is
Yugo's
he God's
interesting
favorite
because
princess?
no, because okay, so Yugo's interesting because oh, it's so fucking weird.
Is he time
Because
shenanigans?
yes, no, he's time changing. Just put him there. It makes my life easier. Because you have original Yugo, who is like the who knows it reincarnation of the god of the fucking Eliotropes. Or not the god, the king of the Eliotropes. But then also there's like there's a civilization of alt Yugos who all fused into one super alt Yugo who has his own shit going on. And also he says he's like he'll be the one to destroy, and like he kind of acts like it was inevitable that this would happen, but also he's kind of lying. Also, it's kind of just unclear of like what like the whole like one big thing in interestingly, even though Wakfu is a dumb baby French cartoon that advertises a shitty video game, the core theme of Wakfu is immortality and how fucked it is to be immortal, which is
Yeah.
a fascinating choice.
Dude, I love Kilby's Zone. It's like you're so lucky you get to forget.
Yeah. It's also interesting because because it is kind of like with Yugo, it's like, okay, is he this kind of just goes for Dally too, and like most Wakfu characters who are immortal, it's like, all right, are you just gonna be the guy you were before, but again? Very interesting stuff going on there.
Yeah, especially because like apparently like you can give up like your godhood status, so like it
Oh, yeah,
completely
you can
changes the ball
transfer it.
game.
You can just give it to people.
Completely
It's so weird.
changes the ball game, man. It's so cool.
Yes. All right. Aladdin's interesting because he is both one of the 3 special chosen one boys, but also the job of the 3 special chosen one boys is to choose their own chosen one champion.
But like among
in
them,
a universe where destiny is a power
But no,
system.
you didn't describe it right because he's not one of the 3. He's
Oh, you're right.
He's an extra 4th one who has his
You're
own
right,
shit
you're
going
right, you're
on.
right. You're
Like
right, you're right.
Aladdin is definitely God's favorite princess. He just also happens to do Merlin shit on the side. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I just like how the job of the Moggies is, oh yeah, you guys are chosen ones in the sense that you're gonna go pick a different chosen one.
Yeah, it's so cool. It's really cool.
And also, it's more like you each pick your champion, and then whoever wins, whoop-de-doo, that was the real one.
Sinbad is like really interesting because it's like he's the chosen one who chosen one so hard that Destiny was like, all right, calm down, buddy. Let's settle down. And then he's
The
like, no, I'm not gonna
in-universe
settle down.
Destiny power system told him to chill the fuck out.
That's almost like a new tier, like chosen one too hard.
Chosen one too close to the sun.
Chosen one too hard.
It's so stupid.
Like I love how like you know what like when we get back to Sinjiro, one of the first things that happens is we meet the Magi who like made him a king, and he's like, oh fuck that guy, I hate him, I don't like him, I don't trust him anymore.
Which is so fucking funny.
I know, even though he's the perfect chosen one, he's literally going to save the world soon. He's like, no, I don't trust him. And then like later he's like, he chosen one so hard, he took control of destiny and tried to chosen one even harder. It's so great. I remember like when Yugo's like in the palace, we're like, okay, Sinbad, calm down, calm down, Sinbad, settle down. You're a really cool chosen one. That's enough, Sinbad. You can rest now.
All right, and now we have Marinette.
Marinette
is chosen in the sense that the miraculous Kwamis choose their holders slash the not they don't it's also the fucking old man Fu chooses. So in that sense, she just is the chosen one. But like, also
it wasn't
you
like...
can you can just say no.
Yeah, it's like it's literally just like you get chosen for the job and you can choose to take it or not, and like anyone could be chosen depending on their qualities.
It's manufactured.
I wouldn't even say manufactured, because it's literally just like they kind of just throw it at her.
I think that's kind of as close as you can get, though.
But like it's not like there was any premeditated. It's not like he was planning out Marinette's life or anything. Like he's just cool.
It's literally manufactured in the sense that it's like a trial and error type of factor.
If that's the case, I would just put Marinette in a guy, because it's just like, all right, are you a good fit? No, move on. Are you a good fit? Yes. All right, come in.
Or but then she also became the guardian, which is interesting.
Well, I mean, that's just like a promotion. I think it's not like a it's not like a chosen one.
Hard to say how it works.
Yeah.
You could argue convenient person, but I don't really care.
Yeah, and I wouldn't because girl, she's so late. She don't got the special red nose power. She don't got the special connected with destiny type shit.
She's chosen in the sense that she was literally chosen for the job, but she could just say no.
Yeah. All right, Jonathan. Okay, these two are like, it's interesting because like they're literally just the Belmonts who fight Dracula, right? Like I will fight Dracula, and then my son will fight Dracula, then his son will fight Dracula.
Kidding. My son took a break to go fight ancient Aztec Dracula instead.
My estranged uncle took a break to fight a serial killer in the middle of nowhere.
Some things are happening.
Like, I think like these two are just most straightforward ones, because like, all right, the guy who started the cycle and the guy who like put the killing blow on Dracula.
Yeah.
Even though there's some Dracula shit happened after that, they had to clean up the mess, but like, you know, these were the two who did it.
These are clear start end points for the main focus.
Are they God's favorite princess though? Because, or is it just like the beef started and it was just family beef the whole time?
That's I almost want to say that Jotaro is God's favorite princess, but I think that's just because he's a lucky bastard.
I'm gonna make a new tier called Family Beef.
Yeah, that's what it is. And then once you're done with this, I leave.
All right. Ooh.
All right, so everyone, have fun with things I don't know about.
Goodbye. Oh, is he gone? Okay, so we got we got the Soul of Cinder. I was actually kind of originally put him on here to be like a benchmark, because like the Soul of Cinder is just like I kind of just meant like all the individual like player characters who make him up, right? So like he would just be like the amalgamation of guys who, like, you know, a champion arose and did the thing because they happened to be the strongest guy at the time. But like these are the farm characters that I actually want to put because they're interesting. So I thought it was like because like I binged all these games pretty much, like, you know, not like chronological, but like I just played all of them back to back, and I thought it was really funny that Ike is the only one who is just a guy. He is just a man. He's just a normal, like, sure, he has the really cool sword he got from his dad, but like anyone could use that sword. It's just a really good sword. And like at the end of Radiant Dawn, the goddess that blessed the sword just like, hey everyone, hey gang, everyone equip your best gear. I'm gonna bless it and make it as cool as this magic sword that Ike has. So he's just the only main character of Farm Gang who is just a guy. Corrin, another benchmark, is just God's favorite princess. Absolutely, they can make 3 radically different choices in their life, They can take their life down 3 completely separate routes, and they will still be the chosen one. There's no way they're locked in. They're the chosen one. And Aleer, I thought was fun because it's actually a trope that like Shiki really loves. Basically, I guess like to explain it. There's this real cool manga called Plunderer, and his favorite character, he's mine too, is Jail. And it's literally like they introduce a rule where it's like, you can't use your, it's like there's these magic rings with super cool powers and all that stuff. And then the guy's like, here, son, my adoptive son, Jail, take this ring and beat up the guy. And then they literally just introduce the rule right there, like, oh, you can't do that. You need to be biologically rated for him to use that ring of yours. And it's like, fuck. But then literally another 5 seconds later, they break the rule. So they introduced it to break it intentionally 5 seconds later, because from family bonds go beyond blood and all that. Aleer is like the same thing. It's like, oh, they were a failed dragon, so they were literally just meant to be a pawn for Sombram. And even then, they were a shitty fucking pawn. They couldn't turn into a dragon. They didn't get any cool fucking magic. You have your magic stats like fucking nothing. You don't even got what you're supposed to have as a failed dragon. But like then, they had taken him by Lumera, and then literally just like through sleeping in the Somniel and being surrounded by her love, just like inherited the powers of Divine Dragon. So it is just a manufactured chosen one, I think. Cause again, they are like the Divine Dragon who's gonna save the world and win the pie and all that, but like they weren't intended to be by any god or anything. It's just the adopted mom was just like, I love you. You're gonna be a divine, cool dragon like me. And then I'm doing my second playthrough of Genealogy of the Holy War right now, and that is like the most like if you on first glance I thought it was the most chosen ass story ever, because it's literally just like, oh, the 12 special boys are gonna like reunite to take down the demon lord again. Kind of like I thought it was kind of just like almost like the Zelda franchise, where it's like, oh, this will just keep happening every few generations. Well, the demon lord will try and come back, then our 12 boys will just gather again and beat him. But like I thought it was a bit more nuanced than that as I'm playing through again and thinking about it a bit more, because like it almost feels like it's what really the story's about is like the aftermath of a chosen one story, where it's like you have the 12 original chosen ones who like actually did the thing, and then their descendants who like either try and upheld their like legacy or just selfishly try and use their privileged powers to like do their own shit, right? And like I do think that is probably the best way to like describe it, is that like you have to choose to live up to your family's legacy in the game, and that's a question a lot of characters pose. Like Lewin, my favorite, he's like, I don't want to be king. If I try and be like, I'm the rightful heir, but if I like just be king, my uncle's gonna start a civil war, and like that's a fucking headache. It's gonna, a bunch of people are gonna die. I don't want that. They can have it. But it's like, no, if you don't do that, you'll let the if a good man stand by and does nothing, evil people will do the thing. So you have to step up and be you're the descendant of a crusader, like fucking do the thing, Lewin. And he's like, fine, all right, I'll do it. I'll do the cool thing. So then he does it. And like there are literally other characters who like not only are direct descendants of the other crusaders, but like have the special ability, like, because like not every descendant of a crusader can use their weapons, but like even like ones who are like full-blooded, like I can use the special holy sword that the original crusader used, they can just be outright villains, or just like selfishly like use their powers to aid the demon king coming back. Like I'm forgetting his name, but like blonde boy with a sword, like he was loyal to the crown, so like he fought Sigurd, even though like like if he just stayed alive, he could have taken Ares' place as like the guy who would like beat the demon lord a few years later. But like he didn't, because he made the wrong choice. And it's like there is like especially because it's a video game, and like who you can and can't recruit is like a question. Like some people will die, or like you just kill them as bosses. Like 70% of the bosses are in some way related to the 12 Crusaders, so I don't think being a descendant of one of the Crusaders is like like inherently like means you're a chosen one. Like, and like Seliph like kind of fits interestingly, because like like as like Julius is like, oh, he's the dark scion, he's the bringer of darkness, and like he's Seliph is like the bringer of light and all that. That's kind of like a fucking fake prophecy, because like it is just seems like because he did a rebellion that's successful, people are now pinning their hopes on him and calling him the bringer of light, even though like in like a literal like in lore mechanical sense it should be Julia. So I'm gonna put Seliph in fake chosen one because it's literally like, I don't think being a descendant of a crusader, even a full-blooded one, like means much of anything in this context, because like you can choose it to be a terrible person, or you could choose to have inaction. You could choose. You have to choose to be a cool guy. It's not like predetermined by anything, I don't think, in the game. Even though Seliph, like, you know, like he's gonna be the king, he's gonna win the pie at the end of the day. But like the one with the light powers, that with Naga's powers, that will actually, which is like a necessity to kill Julius, the new Demon King, and it is also like literally his twin sister. So like Julius's birth was like predestined by, like, you know, like the dark Lauder's cult and all that, but like she was like born at the same time. Like her birth is like inseparable from Julius's, so like they were like fated to fucking go at it, and Julius, you know, which is why he tried to kill her. So I'm gonna put her in God's favorite princess, and I'm gonna put Self in fake chosen one. Especially because like Self is like arguably like the third most important guy in the army, right? Because like, you know, like number one is obviously Julie, because like her power is like a necessity. Like gameplay wise, I know it's not the case. I'm aware that you can beat the game without like saving her at the end, but like, you know, you have like her, who you need to kill Julius, and then Leaf, who like I finished Thracia like 2 days ago. The outro literally says Leaf's legend will surpass Seliph, so it's like, oh, okay, I guess fuck you, Seliph. Leaf was cooler than you the whole time, I guess. And then like, I guess you could say like, oh, Seliph was the bringer of light because he saved Julia, who has the light magic that will kill the Demon King. But at that point, it's just like, you know, it's like he's just kind of aiding the chosen one along. I mean, like, again, you could still fit him in chosen one if you want to just say, if you're a full-blooded crusader, then like, you know, you're literally like the guy who, if you're a full-blooded crusader who chooses to be good, then you're a chosen one. That's completely acceptable. But I think there's a bit more nuance to it, where it's like they put emphasis on like family legacy, and like choosing, you have to choose to uphold family legacy. You can abandon it, you can choose to try and like redefine it, or you can just like, you could choose an action. I think it's kind of cool. I'm appreciating genealogy more as I play it, honestly. Like, I remember the first few when I first started, I was like, this is the most painful, this is the least fun I've had playing a Fire Emblem game. But it is fun to see what they do with the story. And then like by the end, I was like, you know what, this game's actually pretty fun. I should play it a second time maybe. And now that I'm going through it, I'm having more fun, and like, you know, like it made me like think about the story just a bit more. Because like in my original like blueprint for this video, when I just used Fire Emblem characters, I put Self in like literal Messiah, and I don't agree with that anymore. Oh, and this is Baki, who's here because like Baki, okay, it's dumb because literally like Destiny does not exist in Baki until there's a fucking, right before he fights his dad, Yujiro, we cut away some random fucking archaeologist who are just digging, and they find this ancient mural of a father fighting his son, and it's just Baki and his dad. It's like, oh, this battle is fated to happen, which is just like literally like a fun, like comedic way to emphasize that, like, oh yeah, Baki was destined to fight his dad since chapter 1 and all that. So I'm gonna put him in God's favorite princess just because I think it's funny. Oh, okay. That's the end of the video. Good night, everyone.